Kind of crazy that we're already on episode 22.
Yeah. Speaking of, hello. This is Life and Blood. I am your storyteller for this evening, Dengle. Before we really get started, this particular game will have some touchy subjects, so if you start to have any personal issues, whether it be mental, physical, anything else, please step away. It is going to be fine. Your health is way more important than anything that we do here. So that being said, joining me this evening is Feyla.
Hello.
Buttons.
Heyo.
Kosia.
Hello.
Nen.
Hello.
Yes. I know you're shaking your head no.
Pointed to everybody. Like literally every person
yeah,
is the opposite.
Yep, I forget it's mirrored. My bad. I'm also a little bit tired. It's fine. Anyway.
Certainly not us.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you travel 17 hours and take the kids out for a full day of fun. Anyway. What happened last time?
Don't ask Carissa. I wasn't here.
Okay, what happened with Beth last
Coffee?
time?
Beth did Gramps stuff. I'm assuming she probably moved to her new place.
Not quite, but yeah, she's working on it.
So the rest of us... Oh man, where did we even start? So we got the rats from Red. Those are sitting at the apartment above the bar right now. Danny installed the stuff for Samal. Or no, that was the game before. What?
No, you're right, I think.
Yeah, Danny started out installing the stuff for Samal, and then Samal took Lulu to Carissa's.
It feels like 2 games.
It does, but it was one, weirdly enough.
Yeah. Listening back through that, you guys did so much crap. Like, it was jam-packed. Boom, boom, boom.
So after the Samal thing, which Steven was there, Steven went and talked to Twitch to get the stuff dropped off to Cameron. We learned that Cameron was into some really crazy shit.
At one time.
At one time. Twitch thinks Tory is involved in some crazy shit now. Then we... What else? So he went to talk to Twitch. What did Tory and Danny do?
Danny got the footage of Carissa saying she essentially wants to wipe out the NOS. Danny sent it to people, and then at some point we talked about whether or not there were underground tunnels running around Carissa's place. And so Tory got something set up with a guy who had already been hired by someone's else.
To check for tunnels. Cost her a good chunk of change, but we should find that out this game. And then...
Yep.
Then we went to meet with Dante, I believe. It was after that.
Dante and the Hellcat, yes.
Yes, Dante got the rundown. We met the Hellcat. Johnny came back. Javier's going to be coming back. There's going to be a deal made with the Guru. And then Cyril was somewhat elected Baron. And he's going to be accepting it. Yeah.
And I got most of the big stuff, actually.
And then everyone's favorite Salubri came back and had a very hard conversation.
Very heavy conversation.
What? You mean Shiloh had a little bit of issues with Tory's feeding habit? That seems weird.
Oh,
and then there was
Tory-
another conversation.
Yes, I was just gonna say one of Tory's secrets is out of the bag now that Shiloh had spoken with Small. And Tory's conversation with Nyx ended with her giving Nyx a book.
Yep. I don't know if we specifically said that last time, but yes.
We did it after the game. It was one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. But yes, Tory's conversation with Nyx ended with her shoving a books at Nyx and walking away and not answering her.
Yep. So, it is February 14th. And it is just gone dark. Can I please get rouse checks from everyone?
Success for Beth, so I think she's still at 1.
For Steven, so he's back at 2.
Success for me, I'm at 2.
Shiloh gets hungry, so she is now at 2.
Okay. So, you have a little bit of time before things happen. Is there anything that anybody would like to take care of?
Yes, actually, really, really quick. I completely forgot to ask you about this. The last game I played in, was I able to get in contact with Joey about our little feeder at the restaurant? I know I said in game, Joey needs to know about this, but I don't know if I actually ever took care of that.
I don't think that you did, and given what you would have been taking care of while you were gone, it wouldn't have come up yet.
Radio.
Need a little bit more attention just on that, packing up and getting ready to move stuff. Some of it's very old, so.
Have to be delicate with the delicates.
Yes. So, Shiloh and Steven, is there anything that you two would like to do?
Yeah, Shiloh will pop a juice box.
Okay.
Steven is going to start prepping for the siege of Carissa's. He's mainly going to pack up the sword and one of the garden pickaxes. And he is going to text Leo to ask him to come pick him up and take him over to the bar.
Okay. And Leo absolutely does that. Is there anything that Beth would like to do prior to this night's events?
Yeah, Beth will send a message. She doesn't know that Shiloh's back yet, so she'll just do the group checks with the Danny in it. Be like, hey guys, sorry I was, AFK yesterday. What do I miss? Where are we meeting up today? I know today's D-Day.
You see, Beth will immediately see a very well put together text, like perfect grammar, perfect punctuation. Please do not refer to this day as D-Day again. We do not need that kind of luck.
Sorry, it was the first thing that came to mind. Where are we meeting?
Kind of figured Tory's apartment above the bar.
Okay, I assumed that too. Just wanted to make sure. Anybody need a ride?
No, but yes.
Can you bring Gramps with you?
Yeah, I'll get him.
Yes, I could use a ride, and I could also use a handgun if someone has it. All I have is that shotgun that Steven took off the FBI. Dude.
I got you covered.
thumbs up gif of that guy leaning around the corner and just...
I got another shotgun if you want that too.
I prefer small caliber, thank you.
Okay, well, with that, Beth loads up the gun that she has, that she rarely uses, the ammunition, and checks to see if Gramps is ready to go. And she'll go over to the bar.
Yep, he's actually already ready to go. He's already packed all your things. But yeah, let's have a pour.
The second she wakes up, she's bolting for that phone.
Cameron has sent you about 4 text messages. What's with this delivery that I got? And now I'm getting some random weird. You need
She's
to come
ignoring everything from Cameron to check out that first message that she had last night.
So you open the message, and mein Freund, or my friend in German, if you don't know. And the picture that's attached to it is just like a screenshot of an email that says, "We would like to welcome our newest intern." And Tory just sees the first name, Aaron. And it's spelled correctly.
Is there anything... I assume there's something near her that's not the phone, and if there is, she's throwing that at the wall.
I feel like Tory would just have like a wind up alarm clock that like never gets used.
Yeah, something
but it's
like
just
that.
there for show.
Just launches it at the wall.
Would you like to give me a strength and athletics to figure out how bad it smashes?
Sure.
I'll give you an extra die because you're mad.
She's pissed. Only 3.
I mean, it smashes pretty good. You're still kindred. You're still a lot stronger than you used to be.
Alright. Now checking the other ones from Cameron.
Why did I get this delivery and then papers from the weird guy? You need to read as soon as you can. Oh, and now I have suited individuals. They told me to have you give them a call when you wake up.
She will quickly get ready and call him.
Cameron or other individual?
Cameron.
Okay. It rings twice, then you just hear it. What the hell?
There's so much going on right now. Who's in the suits? Who's there? What's going on?
It's that same really tall guy.
Tell him I will be there soon. And are the papers from some excavation company or something?
They just came in a blank folder. I haven't looked at it because it's not my business.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Can we talk about the 3 boxes that showed up that I don't want to move?
I don't know what's in those boxes.
Fireworks.
Oh, that was the thing I forwarded you from Steven. And she's, like, walking there. Actually, no, she's got to talk to Alan first. Or no, she doesn't. He already knows what to do. We just have to get them there. Yeah, no, she's leaving.
Yep. Okay. So, it doesn't take long for all of you.
Can she shoot a message to Beth saying, can you bring an extra car?
Sure. Do you need it at the bar or somewhere else?
To the bar, please.
Okay. Beth will pull over, be like, hey, Gramps, I'm gonna walk back to the house, grab another car. Can you just drive over to the bar? And I'll meet you there in a little bit.
No, I'll walk back to the door. I'll get the
sure.
I'll get the Mercedes. I assume if they need another car, it needs to be fast. So
Probably. Yeah, thanks.
yeah, no problem. And he'll hop out and we'll walk back. He told me when.
Does Tory have a few minutes before she gets to the bar during her walk that she's not talking to Cameron?
Yes.
She will try and call the other number.
Yeah. It rings 3 times. Then answers with a good evening.
What are you playing at?
What do you mean?
What was that text about?
Figured it was something that you should know.
Is it Gregor?
No, it's not, unfortunately.
And who
Somebody
is this?
you have never heard of. An associate. I was told by my boss to send that to this number. I don't know who you are. I don't know who they are.
I see. Hang up.
Will not get a call back.
Okay. Oh, Blitz is with her. Oh, no. No. Oh my gosh, I can't think of... Blitz is going to go with Alan. I'm sorry.
Okay. So,
Yeah. When she gets to the bar, she'll pull those boxes upstairs, I guess.
okay. So you get there a little bit before Beth does by the time you get the boxes upstairs. Beth gets there. Then Steven. Then Danny. Is Shiloh coming? Immediately.
Yes.
Okay.
Shiloh will be there as soon as she can.
Okay. Shiloh would probably show up probably last, but not too much after Steven.
Oh my gosh, Shy, you're back. I didn't know. How was your trip to Detroit?
Painful, but I'm sure not as painful as your week here in hell.
Well, you know, it's always sunny here in Atlanta.
I wouldn't know.
You'd think.
You are muted.
Tori isn't even going to greet anyone. She is immediately going to go to the rats and start talking to them. Because they've been sitting there hungry for a minute.
Yep.
Let's hope I don't get hungry. Of course I would, wouldn't I? I failed that one. I'm at 3.
Okay.
What a great start to the evening.
However, we've already discussed exactly what you want to do with the instructions. So,
Yes.
and they're very basic, very straightforward.
She was keeping him hungry for a reason.
Yep.
She will turn to Beth. I need you or George to go take these to the kennel and give them to Alan. And then, if you wouldn't mind lending him a vehicle so he can take care of this part of it.
Yeah, I'll do that. That way, I'll take care of that.
I don't care if George knows where it is. You already do. Just... He already knows what to do. The rats have been told what to do. So it'll be handled. Steven, Cameron has a package downstairs. Paper. I think it's the people from the tunnel. Can you take care of that? I have to go have a meeting with somebody.
Yep, I'll head right down.
And then she'll try and find the suited person.
Okay. So, Stephen, you go down with Tory. I assume you both go inside because you don't see the suited individual. Tory, you immediately see him. It's at least 6 inches taller than you. Stephen, you walk over, grab the folder from Cameron, and I assume go back upstairs.
Yep. You'll thank Cameron on the way out.
Okay, are you going to take a look, or are you going to wait for Tory?
He's going to start taking a look as soon as they're upstairs.
Okay. It does say that an anomaly was found about 30 feet below street level. Was not confirmed what it is because it's not on any city planning. However, it has all of the makings empty open. At the very bottom of the game, it's probably a tunnel.
Oh, good. No, let's know where this is.
Specifically, it is on the northwest section of the property. So, Tory. The individual sees you and just starts walking over. Doesn't
Hello.
wait for you to approach him. Hello. Are you free to have a meeting?
If it is right now, then yes.
Just wanted to make sure. Do you have a preference as to venue?
No.
Okay. Would you mind taking a short ride with me? And by short, I do mean short. It's only a mile down the road.
Lead the way.
Okay. You walk out, and it's definitely the nicest vehicle there. It's not new, it's not fancy, but it's nice. It's a Chrysler. An older Chrysler, but it's the nicest one there. And he takes you down, he takes you to a house that doesn't really stand out. It's together, the yard's not mowed. The fence around it's a little bit rusty here and there, but it's okay. He walks you inside, and inside there's 2 chairs and a wooden table and a single lamp. On the other side is
Not a what? 2 tables and what?
And 2 chairs and a single light bulb hanging in the ceiling. On the other side of the table is a very well-dressed individual. Looks like they've been around for a minute. They look physically old, but something tells you they're not. Just physically old. Chronologically, they're probably pretty old. And he just kind of looks at you and motions for you to sit.
She'll sit.
You're, just Tory, right?
It is.
Hmm. And you've been dealing with, and he kind of like snaps his fingers a couple times. What's the name, Bessie? Beth, that's the one, right?
Beth is part of my coterie.
Oh, good. So, you got a half an idea of who I am, right?
Somewhat of one, yes.
Okay. Specifics don't really matter. I'm not Augustus. And I'm not Augustus's child. So, but I am of the family. I am an actual Giovanni, not just by clan.
Okay.
So, I wanted to know your exact intentions. First off, with her, and then with the city after, what you're about to do.
My intentions with Beth?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you're looking out for her best intentions. You seem like you're pretty on the level.
Yes, I take care of the people that are in kindred that are in my coterie.
Oh, good. Because we don't need any accidents happening, okay? This isn't a threat to you. It's literally an accident happened with her. Because she's our point of contact between up there and down here. We clean our money and we put stuff through the business. Stuff that she doesn't know about. And we don't want her to know about. But we need her around to be able to do it.
And she will not know about it. It's fine.
Good. Now, that being said, after you hit Hughes's horse, which, by the way, you should be a little bit quieter next time about exactly what you're doing, but it's fine. We'll cross that bridge next time. When you hit it, what are you going to do with the city?
Well, there's going to be another Baron taking over. We are going to try to remove a tower. Personally, I don't know if it's going to completely work, but I feel like that's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of compromise being made. One does not easily remove the tower.
No, unfortunately. We've been trying for a couple decades now.
Yes, ideally, once the point has been made, we can reach mostly a compromise.
Alright. You have a replacement in mind already.
Yes, the other
Yes,
Barons spoke about it.
Okay. We would absolutely love to place one of our hand-picked people down here. Not Beth.
Right.
But somebody that can not necessarily watch over you as a group, but somebody that is willing to play ball with us. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. You're probably the only one I'm willing to talk to about this.
One more time?
I'll be completely honest with you. You're probably the only one.
You've cut out completely there.
Alright, one more time?
Yes, please.
Yeah. You're the only one that I'm willing to talk to about this.
What have I done to get that amount of, I hesitate to say trust, but...
You've got things in your past that aren't necessarily the most wholesome. And with what happened at the guard shack and what has been found out recently, which that would, if we weren't who we were, we found out about. Because we got friends that nobody can see.
Right.
So, secrets stay with us because we don't give a damn.
Fair enough. The plans have already been set into motion to put Cyril in power there. I'm not sure what's happening with Victor or if he's coming back.
Okay. So, assuming something happens with him or he doesn't come and he vacates, you willing to at least consider playing ball with us?
I would offer up one of your people as a name suggestion.
Okay. Won't make it too obvious. Akata. Or the endless.
I didn't hear what you said.
It'll probably be endless.
Okay. Yeah, Dante would not go for a Hakata.
We understand why.
But yes, there may need to be some active involvement on their end with our coterie, just so it doesn't seem suspicious. But I would be willing to put up their name.
Okay, well we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Assuming we get there.
Assuming we get there. If not, the sprawl's large. There's possible ways to break it up.
Okay. In any case, we'll have them talking over the next couple weeks to lay the footholds. Okay?
Yeah.
In case the opening happens.
Yeah, I'd rather that just not be out of nowhere and have people question it.
Yeah, especially previous allegiances, not alliances, though.
Right. They all know about the Sabbat, and even though I don't believe that they mind, if I bring someone up randomly, they might question it.
Right. Well, we helped in New York to stoke a fire. It's not something that we want to actively do on a regular basis, so.
Sometimes fires need to be made, but I'm not a fan of the wanton mess that they make.
That was the majority of the problem. Lots of bodies means lots of raids, means lots of work for us. Especially in their particular style of creating.
Yeah.
So, also, we want to give you a little gift. It's a token of our appreciation for taking care of Amp and taking care of Beth. And he just picks up a suitcase and slides it across the table. The code is 4499. So you open the suitcase.
Yep.
And there is 2 handguns, a baton, and a pair of small knives in there. They're all yours. The baton's nothing special, really. It's just really heavy. The knives, they're Japanese, made by some special sword maker. Really, really wicked.
I appreciate this. Thank you.
Not a problem. Now, hopefully you don't really have to use them that often. Might need them tonight. Just
Yes.
saying.
Yes, tonight they will probably come in handy.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure you got to get ready for something. So, get to getting.
Yes. Have a good evening.
We'll be in touch.
I will make myself available.
Not too available. And he stands up and buttons his jacket and walks out the back door.
She'll walk out the front door.
And you make your way back to the bar.
Yep.
By this time, Gramps has made it with the Mercedes. And everybody is there. That matters, at least.
Tory will drop the suitcase down on the coffee table, open. I have gifts!
What?
The Giovanni are happy with us. Let's leave it at that.
Yay! So,
That's-
I guess I didn't need to be involved in that meeting. Cool.
Nope, everything went fine. I won't use any of these. Steven, the knives are from some Japanese sword maker, so you probably like them.
Yeah, fancy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better with my bare fists than weapons.
Yeah, I figured maybe you want the baton. You have less
I mean, I guess.
weapons available than I do.
This is true.
So, Steven, you pick up the knives, and first thing that you notice is you can probably throw these not to the accurate, even though they're cleavers. They're big. They're heavy, but they're extremely well balanced. Does Beth grab the baton?
Sure. She'll give it a little fill, you know, give a couple practice swings. She'll step away from everybody so she doesn't accidentally hit anyone.
Okay. It's probably about 24 inches long, so it's longer. It's kind of laid on their side. But immediately when you pick it up, it like tips over because you're like, I was not expecting it to be that heavy. It's probably 15 pounds. It's probably filled with lead. Yeah. But it is kind of looks like carbon fiber with like wood underneath, so it's probably super rigid.
Yeah, this is a good knockout stick.
Does Shiloh or Danny pick up the small arms?
Danny will probably kind of side-eye them a little bit and not trust them, favoring her own weapon, but Shiloh would walk over and pick one of them up and take a look at them.
There's not really a whole lot special to them. They do, on the grip, they have a little skull engraved at the bottom. But, I mean, it's just a pretty standard firearms. They're really nice, though.
She'll tuck one away.
Okay.
Can I do something retroactively, please?
Yeah.
So while Tory is gone and after Gramps gets back, Beth will take Gramps outside, tell him the location of the kennel, and have him drop off the rats in the car to Alan.
Okay. So yeah,
If he is, of course, willing.
Yeah, he's willing. And he gets that done in just a couple minutes.
And Stephen would have gotten the body armor and shotgun from Leo if he still had that in his RV.
Yeah, he does.
So to the coterie, Stephen's going to go, oh, by the way, I picked that up. Does anyone need it?
Gramps just kind of looks at it and he's like, I don't think I'm actually going with you unless Beth wants me to.
I will leave that to your discretion, Gramps. You know, do you think you'll be okay? I don't want you getting hurt.
No, I'm not going with you then. I'll show you how to, like, place them and arm them and make them do the thing. No.
Yeah, there's a lot more here than I thought there was going to be. I thought he only had like 50.
I mean, and he starts kind of going through. To be fair, I think it is 50, but they're just a lot of them really weird storytelling that made them like this, but whatever. The biggest thing is when you place them, you have this big old feel of like how to get them to effectively do what they're supposed to do. Does anybody take notes?
Beth, as she has been, will pull out her notebook. They're taking down the Gramps notes.
Shiloh will listen more out of curiosity than anything else.
Stephen will also take notes.
Okay. Give me
almost
intelligence.
Tori's gonna
I
text
can almost
Winnie.
guarantee that his are better.
Intelligence and what?
Technology, please.
Did Beth need a roll too?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a skull, and that's it.
Doesn't really matter.
2 successes.
Shiloh also got 2 successes, and it's probably not going to get much better than that.
Okay. When you guys go to do the thing, you can add 4 dice to the roll. Whoever is the one that actually does it. So, some time passes and you strategy.
Can Tori text Winnie and ask if she can stop by to grab a bite to eat? If not, no big deal. She'll find something else.
So I can come to you. I'm getting stir crazy.
Above the bar.
And he shows up like 20 minutes later. He's got a smoothie in hand.
She'll just kind of side-eye everyone. Yeah, they all know now this is really weird for me.
Never see them.
Is this the one you were the other one you were telling me about last night?
This is Winfield is my friend. That's Shiloh.
Really?
And he just kind of like looks at Shiloh and is like, at least I know at least one person hates me, or he's hated more than me. I mean that in the best way possible.
No one's hated here, it's fine.
I'm not saying here, I'm saying collectively in the city.
I mean, I didn't say anything about that.
Hated more than you.
Yeah. For people that know.
Oh, okay.
So,
In the lab?
the lab or bedroom, whichever one you want.
It doesn't matter, I just don't want to do it out here.
Yeah. And he walks in the lab.
She'll follow and close the door.
How much are you taking off?
I mean, I'd love to do 2, but if I can only do 1, then 1 is fine.
No, he'll let you do as much as you want.
2 ideally, and she has the blood bags. I think he should be able to drink from them if absolutely needed.
Yep. However, he pulls out a second smoothie when you just keep drinking. He's like, oh, okay, hungry.
I mean, she would have warned him beforehand.
Yeah, but still.
I'm sorry, Zeva. Shit. Yeah. My book fell on her.
Okay. So, after 5-10 minutes, they come out. When he's in the process of like finishing off his second smoothie, and he's like, "Well, you 4, 5 are going to be busy.
Very.
Have fun. I'm going to be hiding in my basement."
Yeah. Stay safe.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. And right about that time.
Thank you, Win. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Right about that time, you get a text from Dante. And it just says, he pulled through. Turn on the news.
She's got a radio.
Yeah. And Steven knows how to stream local news. Shiloh probably does too, but
Shiloh will pull out her phone and absolutely go to Google search and type in Atlanta news.
yeah, and it comes up and it's got a live feed on there. Currently a reporter saying something about a crazed maniac going through and terrorizing people. No injuries reported yet. In the vicinity of the basketball stadium.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. We're gonna have to hurry this up, aren't we? They've already kicked things off.
Yeah, looks like. What time is it?
It's like 10:30.
I thought we were going to wait a little bit longer.
No, apparently not.
Apparently not.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much control they have over the whites, right? I mean,
I thought they were releasing it in like an hour.
oh, maybe there was some miscommunication?
I don't know. We should just get going.
Semantics, shemantics, let's go.
At the bottom of the stream, it says, Atlanta basketball game delayed until further notice. 3:14 left in the fourth quarter. So the game was almost over. Apparently it went by a lot faster than it did.
Okay, that explains it. I guess we're doing this.
Yep.
Let's have some fun!
Good. I'm glad Winnie got here fast enough. So I won't probably lose as much control as I thought I was going to.
Can Steven check a blood bag real quick while once Tory said turn on the news?
Yeah, you can take it with you. So, you all hop in the car and start heading that way. The boxes of the fireworks in the back. What all does everybody have with them, specifically?
Tori's got her normal bag of stuff, and that's it.
So basically nothing.
Steven's got the sword, the knives, and the gardening pickaxe.
Okay.
Shiloh has the handgun that she borrowed from Beth, the handgun that she got from the suitcase and whatever extra ammo came with it, and she would have brought a blood bag with her just in case. Just one.
Okay.
And Beth would have her car bags, so like the emergency kit and like basic tools. Then she'll have the club that she just got from the Giovanni and her phone. I mean,
I'm sorry.
the light, I guess.
Can Tori throw an extra 2 or 3 blood bags in the car just in case?
Yes.
I had mentioned that she tried to stockpile about 10 in there, so we should still be okay number-wise. There's probably 3 or 4 left.
And Steven also grabbed the lockpicks that he has.
Okay. You get about halfway there, and you get a text message from Red. We're only meeting. I think Tori's friend is here.
Where is here?
Barney's.
We need to head to Carissa's. She'll just put the letter W. Has already been let go. I thought they were waiting.
Yeah. Do we have a specific location that we want to meet up and then all meet at once, or are we just going?
We should probably meet up and all go in at once. Back door? Question mark.
Sounds good to me.
Need a ride?
No, I'll
Question
just
mark.
steal one. That's fine. So, you all kind of meet up and you get there, and then you see quite a few cars leave the compound. Would you all like to give me wits and awareness, please?
Oh, we would be delighted to give you wits and awareness.
2. Oh, can we have talked about the report on the way there?
Yes.
4 for Beth.
And Steven would pretty much tell Tori everything he read.
Okay.
Sounds like it's heading out of the city then. Chances are we probably missed our opportunity to get it.
Shiloh will text Danny about having Franny surveil the exit if she can. Surveil near the exit if she can to see if anyone tries to head out that way.
Okay. You just get a text back. She is already looking.
Cool. That's a 7 for me for the wits and awareness.
Okay. What did everybody else get?
4 for Beth.
Okay. So, Shiloh. You guys are parked at a good angle to kind of see into the bush. And you see Michael get in. You see Gregor get in. You see a couple other individuals get in. You see a bunch of the bodyguards get in. Who you don't see is Carissa. You don't see Darian. And you don't see any other kindred that you know of. Granted, you haven't been here in a while, so you don't know who is and who isn't. But you certainly did not see Carissa.
Carissa didn't get in the car with her Tremere lackeys. She might still be inside. Does anyone have eyes on her?
Nope.
You are you are continuing to sit there for a couple minutes. And car pulls up. It's kind of beat down. But it stops. Door opens up and Small jumps out. Walks up to the window and just kind of like gives the roll down motion.
Roll it down.
Okay. I have asked a couple of my soldiers to come. They will be arriving shortly.
That's good.
Hey, do you have any idea where Carissa is? She didn't leave with the Tremere.
Wonderful. Either she is inside or she's already left.
Do we think maybe she's staying with her herd?
I think she left earlier because we didn't see the council leave either.
They wouldn't necessarily be here.
Not necessarily, no, but I'm sure at least one of them was here. And we didn't see any of them leave.
Right, she needs a babysitter.
Yeah.
So, we wait until the arrest comes. And we hide inside. This is the plan.
I do believe this is the plan.
Do we need a breaching vehicle?
Do we need a what?
Breaching vehicle. Something to bust down the fence, basically.
If we have one, I'm sure that would be helpful.
Very well. And he just kind of turns to the other car, which you assume is him. And he just like kind of clasps his hands together, and then kind of gives like a punch signal. Then you see like a phone light up, and you see Red's face, and then it kind of goes away.
Oh, I hope he's okay after this.
Well, the person driving the vehicle would be fine. However, if there are any last-minute issues that we need to discuss or take care of, let me know now.
There is a tunnel leading out from one of the basements she was attempting to move or heard the other day. We may have missed it, I'm not sure. We didn't find the exit to the tunnel. I got the report when I woke up this morning. Well, this evening.
Oh, good. So Cyril's report is correct.
I wondered if he was the other person.
Yes, we talked when I was there about getting as much information on the house to figure out what we have to work on. Apparently it was delayed. However, at least we know it's there. I'm willing to go down it if need be.
I would prefer you didn't go alone. We don't know what's there.
It is probably benign at this point.
Still, I'd prefer at least 1 or 2 people go with you just in case. Even if only to keep in communications with us.
Very well. And about that time, a minivan pulls up. And most of the people in it, none of you have ever seen. However, the person driving it, all of you have seen. And it is Larry.
I didn't think you were one for combat, Larry.
I'm not, but he said I'm done with favors and things, so
It's a pretty big favor.
exactly. Advice that's small. Or battering rams. We should probably move. It's going to be coming down the side street. And just kind of points down an empty street.
Beth, we should probably park the car a little ways away so we have a vehicle to get to when we need to leave.
Yeah, I'll go take care of that right now. I'll be right back.
So you all wait for only 2-3 minutes to van a little bit away. Red's vehicle is parked but not shut off, not too far away. Beth, you go park, and then you just hear the sound of an air horn. Just murp, murp. Then you see lights turn down the little side street that was indicated. And everybody knows what a semi-truck sounds like when it is picking up speed. And as it gets closer, like street lights kind of light up the front, and you just see like something off of the front of a train, a cow catcher.
Beth sends a super fast text. Brace yourselves!
And then you just see this thing come barreling back and just through the fence, and it gets shredded.
Jesus!
And then it embeds itself inside of the house.
Oh look, easy access to the house, I think.
You hear it try to back up a couple times. And you just see the tire spin.
Or not.
See the door kind of open. You see the door kind of open. And clearly it's in this room shooting. But the second it comes out, it just like starts taking off running. And then
Towards us or away from us?
Like around the back of the house. Then you just hear small, go! Now, how we're going to do this, because this is a very hectic scene that's about to happen, is the photoreactors will be the main focal point of this. What else is happening around them, we'll react to what they do. Rather than me telling you. So you're kind of leading this part. So, what is it that everybody would like to do?
If it's alright if I go first, Beth is gonna run back to the house.
Steven's charging.
Yeah, charging.
Shiloh's following. She is going to put up Unswayable Mind as she charges.
Feral weapons.
Okay.
I succeeded.
Is Steven and Beth going to specifically be focusing on any of their classes?
Yeah,
Like
what?
Unswayable Line, your passive abilities and disciplines.
If I can. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm double checking things. Yeah, so I got my rapid reflexes and my unswayable mind. If I can do those both at the same time, that'd be super duper awesome. Since they're both passive.
Okay.
Steven has no passive, so that's going to be really usable in this situation.
Okay. So you all rush in, and the trip across the lawn is pretty easy. Give me wits and awareness, please.
Two.
1.
Also 2.
4.
So, Philo, you don't see anything inside the house. Whether it be through a window, maybe a hole on the side, doesn't seem to be any. It's reacting quite yet. Everybody else, you're kind of focused on what you're doing, so you're not really looking. But the entire gang comes rolling in behind you. You see rocks being thrown through windows. People are looping around the back door.
Guys, this
Red
isn't good. Guys, this isn't good. None of the alarms are tripping.
Maybe Brownie took care of them already?
Yeah,
I hope,
they've probably been taken care of, I would hope.
I hope so.
Danny's running tech with Franny.
One second. Red is currently climbing through the hole in the side. Samal has basically just jumped through a window. So they are pretty much all inside the house. How would you all like to proceed?
Which way to the basement?
To the basement.
Basement.
Okay.
More specifically, if possible, Beth will make her way down to the area where there was this. We were going to try to just do the. Oh my gosh, words! Fire suppression, cancellation, crapola.
So, the fire suppression cancellation thing, the fire panel. Give me a wits and investigation, Beth. Since you're actually looking for it.
Sure,
And I know your intelligence isn't very good, so.
Nope. Okay. Okay, could be worse too.
Okay. If it's still working, it doesn't look like it. The panel, it looks blank.
Yeah, Beth will send a text. I think Charlotte might be on something. Like, everything's kind of weird. Like, place is abandoned.
So how are you going through the hole in the wall, through windows, through doors, as far as to get actually inside the building?
Whatever is easiest. Whatever is closest.
Whatever's. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so probably the hole inside the building. So you can find the hole in the inside. And once you get in the main area, you see two guys in there. They're inside, they're inside! And like, they go to pull their firearms up. And two individuals come in. One just looks at one of the guys and says, drop it. And he just immediately shoots him. The other one's like, and he kind of looks and says, yeah. And he just kind of like, up there. There is no resistance.
Not gonna stop him from leaving.
Small comes rushing in. Which door is the one down? Now, can I get everybody give me a intelligence and resolve, please?
Four.
Or
Fun.
Two.
So we got 4, 2, and 1. So, Stephen, you know. It is the door that looks like it leads under the stairs.
Right this way.
And Small opens. At this point, another individual that kind of you didn't really notice enter when you got. When he's wearing a hoodie, kind of pushes Small off to the side. I'll get him first. You don't really get a good listen to him, but kind of pushes him off. He cuts him first, then Red, then Small, and then all of you follow him. Like the entire gang follows it. There's a couple that stay up, but it's pretty much everybody else. Larry's the last one to go down. And you get down there, and it's just a wide open wine cellar. And it's quiet.
And Stephen, put up Sense the Unseen.
Go ahead and give me that roll, please, with some awareness plus a plus.
Is there enough noise that heightened senses would be a problem?
No, it's kind of creepily quiet.
I'm gonna
5.
do that then.
Okay. Can I get what's an awareness plus whatever heightened senses is, which I believe is also awesome. Or maybe not. I don't know. So you got a 5. One second.
5 with a crit.
Steven, you do not see anything. Tory, you know that sound that you get after when you feel like a lot of adrenaline, when you hear your heart beating? It sounds like a muffled version of that to you.
Can I
You
tell
can
where?
hear no less.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can hear no less than 12 individual heartbeats.
Can I tell where they're coming from? Like which direction?
Seeing as you're at the bottom of the stairs, there's only one way. It's into the room. Certainly not from above you.
12 heartbeats that way.
And the second you say that, can I get everybody to roll me a dexterity and athletics?
Two.
1.
0.
4.
Steven, you hear Tory say that, and you're just like, oh crap, you just dropped to the ground. Shiloh, you're a little bit late. So you get winged a little bit. That's like, huh? And just stands there, and Tory like goes to duck around a corner. Tory, you get pretty good. Beth, you get full on assaulted. Shiloh, you take 1 point of superficial damage. Tory, you also take 1 point. Beth, you take 2.
Sweet.
Multiple shotgun blasts going off, multiple rifles, a couple handguns, and they just all come in. Samal seems to have dropped to the ground. Red just kind of stood there and took it. Larry has gotten winged. There's quite a bit of vitae now. We're going to do 3 rounds of power. I need to know what everybody's going to do.
What were we hit with?
Firearms, bullets, shotgun blasts, rifles, handguns.
Okay, nothing too crazy yet.
No.
The lights on, or is it still dark?
The lights are off. You can see all of them in your immediate view.
Steven's gonna get up and throw a knife at the one furthest to the, you can see to the left.
Okay. Shiloh and Beth?
Shiloh is going. Sorry. Okay, Shiloh is going to scramble back just a little bit to put a little bit of distance between herself and whoever happens to be closest, and she's going to pull out the handgun that she got from the Giovanni and fire at whoever's closest.
Okay.
Beth is hoping to be distracting by using awe to make them all like focus on her, so that the others can take them out.
Okay.
Rushing forward
Tory.
and trying to slice the closest one if possible.
Okay. So, Steven and Shiloh. Dexterity. And Steven, give me melee. Shiloh, give me firearm.
Three successes.
Also 3.
Okay. That is probably going to be enough, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's enough. Both of you land solid hits. Both of your targets go down. A couple of them unload another round. So, Beth, I need 1 dexterity and athletics. However, it's going to be exceedingly difficult.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's the best I can do. I actually got all successes. So 3, sorry. You actually need a number. I
3.
apologize.
Okay, so you know that it's coming. Because you bit it off. They all immediately turn to you. And they all fire upon you. You hit the ground the second you see one of them start to fence up, and one of them still manages to win you. You take 1 superficial damage. Now, Tory. Strength and brawl, please. He seems to be a bit distracted, so it's probably going to be pretty easy to get him.
Uh, 4 plus 2.
Yep. Really easy. You rake across the neck. And sure enough, goes down in the heat. However, can I get a wits and athletic?
From me?
Yes.
Oh boy.
And yes, wits, not dexterity. For a reason.
Gonna be great. 2.
Okay. Something from somewhere has jumped on your back. Doesn't feel huge. Doesn't feel heavy, but certainly has sharp claws. Doesn't do damage. But it's latched on you right now. Everybody else sees the Nosferatu jump from the ceiling on top of Tory. Directly on her. Looks like he's about to do something nobody really wants to do. This round's actions.
Can she, if she turns her head, can she see or get a grab on them?
You can certainly see a hand, and it is milky white and veiny.
She's gonna
And
bite.
it's super versatile. Stephen, Shiloh?
Steven is gonna charge with the sword at the next closest person that Tory didn't kill.
Okay.
And Shiloh's gonna continue to shoot at whoever's in range, try and give Beth a little cover.
Okay. And then Beth, what are you doing?
Still trying to be tanking this damage, being the distraction.
Okay. Would you like to approach them, or would you kind of try to hide?
If I can get close enough with this long ass club to like whack one of them in the head, but still kind of far away from the others, that'd be super awesome. And I'll try to whack one of these guys too.
Okay. So.
I'm sorry. Can I also do the thing? What's the thing? Biscuit. I have no brain power. Rouse the blood for dexterity. I'm having to do a lot of dodging.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a rouse check.
Give me what?
A rouse check.
Oh, yep. I heard that. Okay, so that's a success. So I don't get hungrier, at least. Good.
Yep. And you may add 1 extra dice to your dexterity. So, Shiloh, dexterity and firearms, please.
That is 3 successes.
That's enough to drop another one. Now, Steven, dexterity and melee. Beth, strength and brawl.
Steven is.
Sorry, I think you know what you need. What's that?
Steven's gonna burn a willpower.
Can Tory drop the claws and then use it on the mouth for feral weapons before she bites? It doesn't say it takes an action, it's just a free action, but I don't know if you'll allow me to drop and then redo.
I won't allow it this time.
Okay. That is what I want to do.
Steven got 4 successes.
I succeeded that rouse check.
So 4 successes is quite a lot. And you successfully liberate a head from a woman.
Okay, so Beth got 2 criticals. Not messy, just regular criticals, and then a skull.
Beth, you hear a sickening sound as they drop to the ground. Now, Tory.
I rolled a crit, so I have 6 plus 2. Can she just grab on and then just, like, rip?
Potential. Oh, that's not good. Yes, you succeed.
See, I rolled 8 with a crit.
Yep. You grab Krit. A finger comes loose. They pull their hand away. And then they just kind of come down and kind of latch onto you as well. Dexterity and athletics from you. And I'm going to need a dexterity and athletics from Beth and Steven. As pretty much all of the firearm wielding people are now engaged with somebody. Small has cut down 3 so far.
I rolled a 3.
Nothing.
Oh, thank you, extra die. I got 3 successes.
Okay, so Tory, die goes to the active kindred in this particular case. So you take 2 damage.
Aggravated or superficial?
Aggravated because he uses his fangs and bites into you.
Okay.
Steven, you get smacked in the head with a club and take 1 superficial. How many did you get, Beth?
3 successes.
Okay. So you also get hit in the back with the club. You take 1 superficial damage. However, you are both subsequently sprayed with some blood. As red caves in the back of somebody's head that was attacking Steven. And Samal cuts an arm off. And the guy just kind of screams, plops to the floor. Yeah, you can see the scene around you is quite gruesome. And the Nos that is on Tory just kind of looks and says, "Oh, I'm leaving." He's going to push Tory as he jumps off. Shiloh, would you like to take a shot at this moment?
Yes.
Take it.
Fuck yeah, 4 successes.
You land a solid hit that makes some vitae start trickling out. However, Tory, I will need a strength and athletics from you, as he is trying to push you to the ground.
Just 2. She's down, I'm assuming.
Yep. Not as forcefully as you would expect, but you're basically pushed against the wine barrel. As it retreats to the hidden staircase that kind of jumps across the room completely, like it has Soaring Leap or something. And it disappears to the darkness that is below. Small kind of picks up everybody that has fallen, like Tory, kind of grabs you and picks you up. There's a couple other people that kind of fell. Are we ready to go down?
Steven's gonna grab the knife from the guard he threw it into.
Hey, hang on. One. Beth, come here.
Coming.
You took some pretty heavy hits there. You probably just... Oh, fuck it. Here. Come here. And, Shiloh is going to use Valoran to heal 1 superficial damage.
Okay. So, point of note, house ruling of the whole stain issue, I find that stupid, so we're not doing that. So, give me a rouse check, please.
He succeeds the rouse check.
Okay. I know there is a roll associated. I don't know.
Intelligence and fortitude against difficulty 2 and mends a number of superficial health damage levels equal to the margin on the roll.
All right. So go ahead and do that.
Tory will, like, wipe off her mouth as she's straightening herself up and checking herself for damages.
I got 4 successes on that.
Okay, so Beth, you can take 2 success damage.
Oh, that's a neat trick, Shy. Thanks. Feels better.
I think I might be able to do more serious healing as well, but I need more time that we don't have. And she'll look apologetically over to Tory.
The individual that is wearing the hoodie drops the hood at this point and looks at Shy and like, oh, nice to see another one. And they are the soldiers from before.
I'm sorry, I don't think I got a name.
There's a reason. No offense, but anonymity's best in certain situations.
Right.
And he kind of starts heading over to the door and he's like, so, you gonna get the show on the road or what?
Yeah. Let's go.
Eyes of the beast.
Everybody give me a wits and awareness, please.
Three.
2. Again.
Also 3.
4.
Okay, so Beth, you hear coming from the top of the... Yeah, they're downstairs. And then you distinctly hear Victor saying, okay, cool, did I miss it?
Could have sworn I just heard Vic. And somebody's upstairs, I think.
And right about that time, Vic comes running down the stairs. He has a shotgun.
What? Let's go. Come on.
Am I late to the party?
Ignore him and go downstairs.
Just a little bit, not too much. We're going.
Yeah, and
Let's
Go
go
ahead.
fashion will be late.
shit, okay. I apologize. About this time, Tory and Small and Red are all rushing down the stairs. The other delivery is also rushing down the stairs. Eyes of the Beast, you're going to need it because it is very dark down here. There is little kind of U-shaped staircase. You get to the bottom and there is one singular light in the middle. There's just one spot on the floor that it illuminates and there's nothing in there. That's what most people can see. Tory, you see the Nosferatu on the back, as well as the Venture that you saw before. And the Toreador that was chasing you. As well as one other individual that looks a bit odd.
You said Tory knew those two. What were their names?
Did not know the Venture, knew the Toreador.
Oh.
Knew of the Toreador more than anything.
Okay, then never mind then. So you said there's Venture, Toreador, Nas, and then another one that looks weird?
Yes, that looks very weird. Bit of a grotesque shape. They are wearing clothes. However, they are just furrowed brow, kind of have like a cat face. Long ears on the side. And they are standing in the complete silence. And you just hear Samal pulling his sword out again. What would all of you like to do? Mind you, most of you can't see down.
Steven's gonna ready his sword as soon as he hears someone pull his out.
Whoever's closest to Tory, she'll just tap them 4 times. Like, however many people she can do that to.
Okay.
Barring Samal, because she's pretty sure he can see.
Um,
Can Beth stumble around for a light source? If there is, by any chance, one?
there is none in your immediate area. For you, tap 3 people. Stephen and Shiloh are 2 of them. And you also tap Red. You hear Red's bat kind of hit the ground.
I hear Red's bat do what?
Hit the ground in the darkness. This goes for everybody else. Or you kind of see him like smacking on the ground on the end. And then in the darkness, the Venture kind of opens his mouth. And says, "Oh, good. The entire party came. Disappointed yet, or is this what you expected?"
I figured someone was going to show up.
Well, it looks like we're getting 3, 4, 3 in this particular instant. And at this point, you see him pull something out. Tory does at least. And he pushes a button. Now, Tory, there's a thing as a beast that when you exposed to bright light quickly,
I can't hear
that's
you.
bad, right? There is this thing in Eyes of the Beast that when you are exposed to bright light quickly, it's bad, right?
No, but we kind of played that up a little bit. It's not actually part of the ability.
Okay, well, give me a fortitude and composure. Does it make sense in this particular?
No, it does.
Because you all hear a click and then just a wall of LEDs and pretty much anything you've ever seen here. Or otherwise.
You said
Fortitude and composure.
Did you mean resolve?
Yeah. No.
resolve and composure.
Stamina and composure. I know what I was trying to say. It didn't work.
1.
Okay. So, Tory, you don't get an immediate action. You just have to blind your eyes, as does Samal. As does some of the other people that you are. Everybody else. Give me the same roll, but yours is as difficult.
I'm gonna burn a willpower to re-roll that.
3.
Stamina and
Steven, you're
composure.
fine.
Stamina and composure, right? Double checking.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good at this. I got 2 criticals and then 3 regular successes, which I believe is 7. Or, yeah.
And
Yep.
I got 3 with the willpower.
Okay. So the rest of the coterie is fine. You can act normal. Red kind of blinks and he starts running forward. Beth, Shiloh, Stephen, what would you like to do?
Shiloh's gonna try and shoot out some of the lights.
That's easy enough to do without.
Steven is going to charge the venture.
Okay. Beth, what would you like to do?
Beth will tag team with Steven.
Okay. Dexterity and melee, strength and brawl, please.
Four.
Also 4.
Okay, so Stephen, you get a good cut into him. And he just, as you do, he just kind of locks eyes with you. And we'll get to that in just a second. Beth, you smack him over the head with one. Stephen. Need an intelligence and composure roll, please. As he's going to tell you to do something.
Steven's going to burn another willpower. No improvement, still nothing.
He kind of follows the sword and follows your eyes and just like drop it. And as you follow through, you just drop it and it goes clattering. Cool. At which point, the red engages Tory. and you hear a crack, and you see the bastard flying in half. And you just hear Brad say, "Shit. Well, it's a steak now." However, the Tory is worse for wear. The Nosferatu goes running at speed, thing straight at Tory. So, what would everybody like to do?
Round 2 on the Ventru.
Steven to transfix to do anything?
No, it was just the one thing.
Steven's going to fire back with Demontation.
What do I need to roll?
I believe it is also Intelligence and Composure. Closure.
It's not a very good tool for him, but it's fine.
Tory is going to start to use her new ability. It takes a full round, though.
Okay. I believe there are rouse checks involved with that.
What?
There are rouse checks involved with that, correct?
2.
Go ahead and give me those.
I failed both of them.
And Steven passed his rouse check for Demontation.
Okay.
So is Tory back at 3?
Yep. What is your role for...
Demontation has 2 successes.
Okay. Just see his eyes. I will not be taken down by filthy Morcavian. And while he starts visibly having issues, you assume that it works. But he is definitely transfixed on you now. Beth, what are you doing? And Shiloh, what are you doing?
Yep, round 2 on the bedroom. I'm smacking him upside the head again.
Okay, go ahead.
I already rolled, and that's 4 successes.
You get a very nice smack. And your stick kind of bends. This venture is tough. Shiloh, what would you like to do?
Shiloh is going to shoot at the Nos that is currently charging Tory.
Figured as much. Go ahead and take that shot, please.
That is 2 successes.
Okay. They will attempt to die.
So right now, Tory is hunched over, and she's starting the transformation that you can see into her normal dog form, except it's taking a lot longer than normal. Well, not a lot longer. It's going about the same speed, but it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely different. We'll figure out exactly what that looks like.
Not fun.
Now, you said 2 successes, correct?
Those.
Okay. With a supernatural speed, they seem to just dodge out of the way. I'll get you in a minute. And they go to latch onto Tory. Tory, I will allow you a dexterity and athletics, but you will take a penalty because you were saying there's just one dice penalty, so it's not a huge deal.
4.
Even in your changing uniform, you manage to duck out of the way and they smack against the wall. They don't get hurt, it's just, yeah. Someone turns around and immediately attempts to cause some issues with them. I need to figure out if his hunger is at 1 or 2 and it's dead. He also rolls a lot of dice when he uses his sword, so. Pretty good on a slice into the mask. Tory, you're at 3 hunger.
I've had 3 hunger.
Can I please get you to make me an unspent willpower check? You need 2.
Do I need to if she's going to turn around and bite into him anyway?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is a couple things in.
I got 3. I was gonna kind of ride the wave a little bit here, but I got 3.
Yeah. You can keep yourself from getting too crazy.
Okay.
However, you're already gonna kind of go with it anyway, so it's fine. Now, Stephen. Dexterity and athletics.
Six successes.
Okay. The Venture kind of reaches out and punches you in the face. Filthy Malkavian. And you just, no, dude, and just kind of sidestep. But Dexterity and athletics as well. Because that Toreador is going to try to slash at the back of your leg.
Okay. Do I still have the extra dexterity dice from rousing the blood, or is this technically a different scene?
No, same one.
I assumed. I just wanted to double check. Thank you. Okay. Not super horrible. Could be worse. 2.
Okay. You get slashed in the back of the leg. It does take you down to a knee. It doesn't completely put you down on the ground, however. Your movement will be hampered quite a bit. This time, you hear something moving as far as machinery. Then you kind of look over, and the wall on the backside is opening up, splitting apart. Kind of like hangar bay doors, looks like. And the other individual is still kind of just standing there, starts to move. And Tory, you know what this is. As a matter of fact, all of the fucking kind of knows what this is. It's never a little bit more than a minute. A little bit more than this neat city. And they start going into the fray, and they immediately go after Ray. And they just kind of like grab him and pick him up. Victor at this point's like, oh hell no, and starts running after him. So that's what we're going to be seeing cinematically here in a little bit. So everybody else, I need to know exactly what things will be.
Think the Venture always close.
The Venture's still close. Toreador's still there. There is a broken piece of wood on the ground, not too far away. I know Stephen likes staking people, so.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So Stephen, you grab it and you just give me strength and all. And please roll well. because he's not dodging.
Three.
You manage to hit him squarely and deeply. And he seems to kind of stop moving. You see his eyes go wide as he just stands there, as he was rearing back for another one. Shiloh and Beth, because I know what Tory's about to do. I don't need to ask.
You said there was a Tory door still close?
Yes, that has just slashed you in the back of the leg with, looks like a shaving razor, actually.
Okay. Terrific. Beth turns around and bashes.
Give me that roll, please. And Shiloh?
Shallow's gonna take a shot at the Toreador.
Okay. I got 2 criticals and then 2 regular successes. I'm scared whenever I roll well. I love it. I'm taking it. That's, what, 6?
Yes, it is. And then
And I
Shiloh?
4 successes on that shot.
Okay, so the club makes the Toreador spin. And as they're kind of regaining themselves to kind of come up and give another splash, Shiloh, you hit it square between the eyes, just their head explodes. They weren't overly durable. Now, Tory, what would you like to do?
She's gonna finish her transformation and then grab the nos, hopefully around the middle, the soft part, and just bite in deeply and shake.
So, explain to people what you look like first, please.
So her normal dog form is about 200, 240-ish pounds, so it's already a really big dog, right? Big fluffy thing. She is now, what is it? Almost 500 pounds of dog. She is massive. And like a little bit grotesque looking just because it's just so overbearingly muscular and strong. 6 strength, 3 dex, 4 stamina is what I did.
Okay. Now, if you would please, give me that roll.
Tori's a good big girl now. I really shouldn't say that. She could definitely kill me now.
6.
That is quite a few. And a tie goes to the active kindred. So you grab, you shake, and you hear a crunch, and you just hear the nostrils actually bite your nose, basically. Is what's going to happen. Now, would you like to use strength and athletics to shake him from keeping doing that, or would you like to use that? What do you know?
I would like to use strength.
Go ahead and give me that.
Five.
So he kind of goes and does this. You just kind of shake real hard and you bounce that up and down. And he does not land. You see Samal going after the gargoyle. The Nosferatu Zenitsu gargoyle. He directly engages it. He slashes deeply, and his sword breaks in half. However, it does do quite a bit of damage. You see him just kind of throw it and draws his other one out. And he gets ready for another one. Red kind of turns and he's like, oh, hell no. And he kind of like stabs at it with the broken handle of the bat. is 9 dice, so let's hope. And you hear a crunch crunch as Red goes fist deep into this thing's chest, and the gargoyle just stops. And you just hear, "Dang, you son of a bitch!" What would everybody else like to do? I know Tory's about to whack some people.
Who's still up? Is there anyone still up? Anybody to chase after?
Doesn't actually look like it. There are people starting to head down the opening in the wall.
Keep going.
Keep going down then, I guess.
Okay. Give me wits and awareness, please. Because it is dark.
Tory included, or is she busy?
She's a little bit busy.
5.
1.
Also 5.
Okay, so 2 5s. So Shiloh and Steven, you hear kind of like the sound of a diesel truck coming from down the tunnel. It seems like it's a bit further away. Beth, you don't hear this. So, Tory. Go ahead and make your roll.
Yep, she's just gonna continue to bite down.
Yep.
It'd be cool if I could roll more than 4 when I have 9 dice to roll, but 6.
You say 4?
4 plus 2. Because you told me the feral weapon damage applied to this.
Yeah, that's damage. Not
Right,
success.
it gives a solid plus 2. And I rolled 4, so 6.
Would you like to use any willpower to get one success?
Yes.
Okay.
2 extra.
Okay. So you hear crunch, crunch, crunch. Legs go one way, head goes another. You may take 1 hunger off as well. As the body is now in pieces. It also kind of tastes gross now. It's like starting to droolify and little. But you know, that's comes with the territory. Now we are left with an open wall, a room full of people, 2 staked individuals, and a big old dog. What would everybody like to do?
Inform everyone about the diesel truck engine.
You hear from Red just a, "Oh no, we need to go up," and he starts running. As does Small.
Following Red.
Some people kind of just stand there, "What?" And among
Move
the
your
people,
asses! Let's go!
the solo breach kind of doesn't understand.
Diesel engine's running.
Yeah, the Victor he understands. He just kind of like raises a shotgun, just starts firing off into the darkness. Then a couple of the other people that are there. Head down with them. Tory, you're a little bit big for those stairs.
I was gonna ask, can she even fit back up?
No. So what would you like to do?
She's going down. Farther in.
Okay.
I don't want to drop the form already.
Right. So, who's going up? Who's going down? I know Tori's going down.
Up.
Shiloh and Steven?
Steven's gonna head down.
Okay.
Shiloh doesn't want Tory going alone, and she doesn't know what Steven's got planned, so she's going down too.
Okay. So, Beth, you, Red, Samal, and Larry go up. Everybody else goes down. And you hear the diesel engine after a couple minutes. It seemed like it's spooling out and is obviously getting closer. You gonna continue on, or you gonna turn back?
Beth is following her elders. Hopefully the elders know better than she does.
Nah, Beth, you're headed up and out by this point.
Sorry, misunderstood.
No, you're good. Shiloh, Steven, and Tory, specifically. Heading further down, or are you going up?
Can Steven figure out what it possibly is beyond diesel engine?
Go ahead and give me intelligence and awareness.
So we're getting
It's very
closer to the noise, right?
Yes. It's a very specific sound. So.
3.
Okay. Would anybody else like to give me that same roll?
Intelligence
and what?
Intelligence and awareness.
Or
6.
Okay. So all of you would know it sounds like a generator is being bogged down by something. Tory, you would be trains are more from generators than electric motors.
What?
Might be a bad thing. Trains, locomotives, are diesel generators that drive electric motors, which is what you're hearing.
So we need to not go this way.
Potentially. Yes, but you are in giant dog form. How would you to convey said information? The other two understand diesel engine bogging down.
Can she leap ahead of everyone and turn to face them?
Yep. Go ahead and give me trying to give you something that's actually decent.
I have a shitload of intimidation right here.
I'll give you charisma and intimidation to see how many you can get to turn back. Shiloh and Steven, give me wits and insight rather than willpower that I'm going to.
Only 4.
2.
I also got 4.
Okay. So Shiloh, you understand that Tory's not actually trying to intimidate. It's more like get out. because this is bad. Yeah,
Steven, I think she's telling us to go.
I got one more roll from Mr. Victor Puck. And he just pushes past Tory. And keeps firing. A couple of the others do as well. They kind of push past and keep moving. Some of them, they don't know. They just kind of start attacking.
She ain't gonna stop him, but what she is gonna do is so she's big. She's got a lot of strength. Could she potentially have one or two people on top of her and still be okay?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna shoulder down to Shiloh and Steven.
Hop on.
Shiloh's gonna hop on.
We're trucking.
Yep.
Back.
You get back to the main room, and the sound of the diesel is getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And then you just hear, "Oh shit!" And then you hear a couple crunches. Then one more shotgun blast. And then just the engine.
What is going on?
As soon as she gets to the steps, she's dropping it.
So yeah, you get the steps, you drop. Shiloh, Steven, you just take off and go upstairs. Oh, I assume.
Yeah, I think it takes a full action for her to drop it as well. But as soon as she can, she's going up.
Yeah, it's doable pretty quickly. You make it up, and you rejoin Red Small and Beth. And Larry. Red's
What's happening?
What was that?
I don't know for sure, but I don't know if Vic made it out of there.
Yeah, I hope so. Shoot. Wait, where's that salubriety? Oh, the salubriety. Sorry.
I don't know. I tried to get him to turn around, but I was trying to rush, so I wasn't able to talk. There was a diesel engine backing up.
Oh, good. Shoot. Let's get out just in case. I don't know what's going on.
But
What? I don't know what's down there.
I mean, with any luck, we won't have to set up all those fireworks, and the house will
We
implode
still need
all
to find
by itself
Darian.
because of this. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Any chance you think we'll be lucky and he's upstairs?
no.
You hear something from outside. I'm out here. And Shiloh, it is Darian. And actually the doors swing open. Darian's just covered in blood. He's like, you need to get out now.
Not without you, you asshole. And she's just gonna lunge forward and drag him back to the rest of the group.
He's outside.
She's chucking. She's chucking.
Yeah. And he just kind of looks at everybody and says, you too? Come on.
Yep. Don't have to be told twice or 3 times. However, whatever.
And he starts running with you.
Go.
Go.
So you get
Is
about
someone setting
30
up the
feet
bombs?
Don't worry about them.
Kind of didn't have time while we were fighting for our lives.
Are you immediately running? Or are you taking juices?
What?
Are you immediately running, or are you taking something up as far as the explosives?
I did not hear that last part again.
We lost everything after Are You Running and then caught explosives at the very end.
Cool. Are you just running, or are you setting off the explosives?
We can set them off remotely, right?
Yes, but you still have to set them up. Or are you just going to put the box in there and hope that you can shoot the box? And hope it blows up?
Tory will stay and set some of them at least.
Steven will give her a hand with that.
Okay, so Steven and Tory. So start with Steven, because you have the notes. Intelligence and technology +4, please.
Steven is going to burn another willpower. Five.
Or you get to add that many to your pool. Which is what, 30 now?
I actually don't have any tech, so...
Okay, so you get 9 or something.
So, but I add 5? So yeah, I get 9.
Yes.
Five.
That's good enough. Seem like they're ready to go.
Then we haulin'.
Okay. Can I please get Steven and Tory to make me a dexterity and athletics check? One final one. Everybody else is a ways away.
Two.
7.
Steven, you're fine. Tory. You take one more aggravated point of damage as you make it to the threshold and hear that loud diesel. Then just feel heat on your back. I need everybody to give me a frenzy check. Please.
That is unspent willpower, correct?
Unspent willpower, yes. You need, I believe it's 3 for fire. For big fire.
1.
4.
3.
And Tory got...
1.
Okay, well that seems good. Tory and Steven, you don't care. I know you don't care when you're getting out of here. Unless if you would like to spend willpower to steal yourself for 1 round.
Haulin'.
Fallen.
Okay. Samal's gone this one. He's not the only one. Red. Red's fine. He just kind of laughs a little bit.
Can she throw the remote detonator at him as she's running?
No, you dropped it immediately.
Okay.
And just started running.
Good enough.
And Darian is just kind of standing there. Larry is nowhere to be seen. He gone. And Darian just kind of turns to Shiloh and Red. Congratulations. I need somewhere to stay.
Shiloh, what would you like to do? And as Beth says that, did she happen to notice Ori dropping the detonator?
Yes, but the house is completely up in flames. It is crumbling in on itself at this point.
I just
Probably
want
don't
to
need
grab
that
it
detonator.
so we don't. No, probably not. I just want to grab it so evidence is not laying out.
That's fair.
So Shiloh is going to kind of take a deep breath, even though she doesn't breathe. Red, come here.
Yeah, what you need?
Just stay right there. Sorry, Dee, I gotta know you're you. And she's gonna pull out the pistol and level it at him and ask him, what city was I embraced in?
I don't know, he just kind of stares at you and says, really?
I gotta know you're
Yeah.
you.
Give me a harder question. It's pretty common knowledge amongst the Canaria after I've been there. And, well, for as long as I have, they got information that I really want to give out of them. Get to them out of me. Maybe your actual birthplace. Maybe the fact that your mom used to make this corn casserole that you really, really liked growing up on Thanksgiving, and it's the only thing that you actually missed from being home.
Fucking damn you, and she'll put the gun away and just keep walking.
Did I pass?
Yes, you idiot, you passed. Let's go before this gets any worse.
Yeah, about that. And he starts walking with Shiloh. Yeah, you don't want to go west. There's a crashed SUV that might have some dead bodies in it.
Your work, I'm assuming?
I had to get away somehow, and they were dumb enough to give me just words.
We should probably find Tory and Steven, honestly. Oh, by the way, before we go find them, is any of that blood your blood?
No. For the first time in a long time, I've not seen hungry. In my defense, it was the easiest way to take care of the issue.
I'm not even surprised anymore. Let's go find Steven and Tory.
So, Steven, you are running, and you are running and running and running and running. And before you even know it, you show up honestly, probably the last place that you expected to show up. The last place that you talked to your mom and your dad together. It's an old apartment of yours. It's where your mom said that she's back and she's wanting to reconcile. Empty, it's dark. And you kind of look around, it's the middle of the night, and you're completely alone. Tory, you're running and you don't stop until you get
Will I get where?
back to your kennel. Alan's there, Bliss is there, Kaja, Reyna. All the puppies. You run in the door now and just kind of listen. Lord, are you okay?
Nope. Fire hurts real bad.
I mean, I can go find somebody for you if you need to eat to help with that.
Sure.
Yeah, preference not to have.
Go to someone causing problems.
You know where we are, right? People out at this hour are going to be.
Yes, I know.
Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Did it work, or is we still got issues that we got to take care of?
Didn't see Carissa, didn't see the council. House is up in flames.
Oh, good. Let's start at least. I'll be back in a minute. I think they miss you. Then Bliss kind of comes over and starts rubbing your leg a little bit, which is uncharacteristic.
She'll just kinda lay down, back up, and just be amongst the dogs.
And all of the puppy breath, these Taj and Raina kind of come over and leave and kind of nuzzle up to you. Carol and Beth, you make it back to the car with Dan and you start heading back. Where exactly?
Where am I dropping you guys off at? Where would you like to go tonight?
Coterie safe house, I think. Need at least for now.
Aye, I'm on it. And Beth takes them there.
Okay. You all make it to the safe house. No issue.
On the drive to the safe house, Shiloh would text Tory, "Hey, saw you got close to the fire. Do you need any healing?"
You
I'm
can
assuming she'd
respond
still be running at that point.
Yeah. You were very, very close. It was a very, very large ball of fire. And be specific to some help. And it probably took you minutes to run home.
Yeah, Shiloh wouldn't get a response for a while.
Yeah.
Didn't think she would, just eventually. Wants to know you're okay.
Once the dogs have nuzzled up and all that fun stuff, you get that. However, you all also get it right about the time that they arrive at the coterie house. Tory knows the number. Because it's Cyril. I'm happy your plan was a swimming success, however, theirs was also. I have one of my special packages with me still. However, the rest have been lost to, well, that which we hate.
Great.
Tory,
Awesome.
Tory, you probably have an idea of exactly what he's talking about.
She'll just send him a private one. The whole building?
I had to vacate.
Shit.
They came in and then they burned the majority of my crop. Overly happy. They did leave me the one as a sick joke.
Are you hurt?
However, no, I'm not hurt. However, the basement is also empty. I feel like you should know that.
Fuck. She will
Yes.
message, I think the Banu were looking for him.
Wonderful. So, what would everybody like to do?
She will respond to Shiloh's message with, want to see something gross? And then take a picture of her back.
She gets a text response. That didn't answer my question. Do you want me to come heal that?
Not right now.
You sure?
Very.
Alright.
Still hungry enough, I don't want to test things.
There. And with that, she'll turn to Darian. Now, do you need healing, or do you need to eat, or was that part of this?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you for the concern, though.
While that's all happening, Beth is just gonna grab the blood bags that Tory put in the car. Put them. I don't know if we have a fridge in the coterie house. I think we do for this purpose. Put them in there and be like, "I'm going now, unless you really need me. Bye."
Yep.
Seems like you guys kind of need a moment, so I was just gonna skedaddle. Unless you don't want to be alone.
We'll be fine,
So.
I think.
So, let us start with Stephen.
Stephen is going to text Beth his location, say, I'm at one of my old places, can you come grab me?
Yeah, that'll take me like, I don't know, half hour. I'll be there shortly.
Stephen will send a thumbs up, and he's just going to sit on the floor and reminisce, because last time he was in this apartment is probably the last time he actually felt normal.
Yep. It's one of the last days that he was alive as well. And you just gotta sit in the darkness until Beth shows up. Trying to figure out exactly what happened. What your next step is, what your next move is, and what exactly it is that you want now. Because it's been pretty busy since you've been not quite alive. So I don't think you've really had a good chance to think about it. But Beth shows up eventually, and she takes you pretty much, I assume, wherever you want to go.
Another motel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the coterie house is kind of occupied. So.
Did you guys need to set off the detonator, or did the fire take care of everything?
I think the fire took care of everything. I did grab the detonator though, just for, safe and sorry. Don't want evidence laying about.
Yeah, good idea.
Going to Tory. Alan comes back with a knocked out individual. Sorry, resisted.
Would she be able to feed off of this person?
To the best of your knowledge, yeah.
Without potential difficulties, I mean.
Yeah, to the best of your knowledge, probably.
Okay. I know we had talked, so.
Yeah. I assume you would like to do some healing as well as feeding.
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to try and aggravate it or not.
Well, good news. We're gonna hand wave it anyway, so you do. You do a little bit of healing. Some of the burns kind of go away. You feed. I assume you don't feed all the way, though. Do you train them, or do you wake up and eat?
Does Alan seem like he's gonna have a problem if she does? She'll ask. She'll straight up ask him, I guess.
You wouldn't have a problem.
Less to deal with.
That's right. Your prerogative.
Anyone see you bring him here?
No. You just some punk trying to break into somebody's house.
She'll drain him.
Okay. Then I assume leave for Blitz and Rain.
Yep. So, am I rolling for the aggravated?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're gonna hand wave some stuff.
So, one superficial, one aggravated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else that Tory would like to do for the remainder of her evening?
Check in with everyone else. Make sure everyone's okay.
Yep.
And I mean, like, the whole roster.
You get messages back from pretty much everybody. The only one you don't get a response back from is Dante. But Blaze sends you a message. Sorry, he's still kind of busy.
She'll send a message to Kamari as well.
Okay.
Hey, I
What
don't
would
know
the
what's
message
happened. Hey, I don't know what happened with Vic. Are you okay, and have you heard from him?
No, I ain't heard from him in about a week. What do you mean what happened with him?
She'll send him her address.
I'll be over tomorrow. I'm back home right now.
No rush. I feel like this would be better in person.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I guess not that I can really think of right now.
So just kind of spend time with the dogs.
Yeah.
After an eventful evening.
She'll ask Alan how the thing went.
I dropped them off, let them go, and they did their thing. No issues, no problems going on.
Good. I'm glad. And text Cam. Heard anything yet?
Nope. Nothing overly important.
Okay.
Apparently they had some crazy maniac that like broke some guy's arm downtown. Is that part of your thing?
Maybe?
Okay. Apparently, just kind of like disappeared down an alley. Nobody could find him.
Yeah, probably one of ours then. Not sure who, though.
Okay. Everything's quiet here. It's weird.
Please keep me very updated the next few nights, just in case.
Yeah. Well, that.
After making sure that Steven is safe and in a good place, and responding back to Tory's "Are you okay?" message, Beth is going to take the long way back to the garage. Go to the garage.
Okay. You kind of take the time and you kind of reflect on everything, and you get to the garage and kind of just sit in your car for a minute. Then you're looking through all the message traffic, and you like open your glove box to make sure you don't have anything in there. A card falls out, and it's your wig maker. And you look at it and which kind of sticks with you for a little bit as you go upstairs. Gramps is past that on the couch. All the boxes are put together. What would Beth like to fill the rest of her evening with?
Beth will do she'll just like mindlessly pack boxes of anything that's not packed up yet, and just go through the motions. Eventually she'll fall asleep, probably on the floor beside Gramps, not actually on the couch. So let's go full dog tonight. She'll just crawl up on the. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Okay. And then finally, Shiloh. You are left alone with Derek. He kind of sits down on the couch that I assume is in there. And she's like, tonight was something. Long awaited, and they weren't dumb enough to tell me to not do that. Full disclosure, make sure I stay away from them for at least a month. I was told to tell them everything I do.
I'll get you one of those child backpack leash things, I guess. I don't fucking know. And she'll just go over and like sit perched on the arm of the couch.
They also weren't smart enough to say, come back if I get free. So they're not as good as Portland.
Fuck Portland.
Yeah. Portland. I'd ask how you've been, but yeah.
You know, I would ask me why you didn't tell me you were fucking ex-Sabat, but at this point I don't really care.
To be frank, I hope you never figured that part out. Yeah.
And yet here I am. halfway across the country surrounded by ex-Sabat. Congratulations.
Well, was it who told you? Or who led you to them?
Michael was the one that put the idea in my head. Any more than that, I'll tell you when a month is up.
Wonderful. Okay. So,
Is there anything else you think I
early.
should know while we're on it?
I'll cover that over the course of the next couple of weeks. I think we kind of need to sit down and watch some movies that we want to watch. You get to pick first.
Man. It sounds like a plan. Oh, it's too bad we can't eat popcorn anymore.
I mean, you can, you just gotta expel it.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. Might be worth it. Anyway, and he kind of looks over, sees the little Fire Stick remote, and hands it to you. Your turn. And with that, we're going to fade out. Now, some announcements. Go to totalpartykrit.com to find character bios, personal bios, links to all of our social medias, as well as links to all of our podcasting platforms, as well as links to YouTube to find all of the videos and all of our previous episodes, and not just this one. We have another vampire game on Tuesdays. It takes place in Detroit, and Tay runs it, which we just finished the chapter there as well. And then we have a game
that February 14th was a little bit more easier going.
A little bit. Then we have a game that runs on Thursday as a Hunter's Reckoning. If you enjoy that or think you might enjoy that, go ahead and go there. We do a little bit of homebrew stuff and set back in the 40s, but it's still kind of fun. We are about to start a new one. It's coming Saturday, this coming Thursday. New chapter of it. We will be going to Massachusetts. Also to be found on Total. Link to our Patreon. If you can support us monetarily, we greatly appreciate it. Obviously, there's different tiers, you get different things, and maybe some of the scenarios and stuff that I have will pop up on there eventually. Specifically for the Hunter Reckoning and Call of Cthulhu, because I will make a parallel for it. Finally, as far as big announcements, we also have a link to DiceLegion.com. If you use that link, it automatically a certain discount at checkout. You can get things like dice trays, dice, stickers, keychains, bags, I think. A whole bunch of other things. So, if that's something that you want, then you get that. You get a discount. You get a little bit of what you spent. So that's great. And then if you don't want to do any of that, but you still like us and you want to support us in a different way, liking, reviewing, subscribing, giving us feedback as to what we did right, what we did wrong, what we could do better. It's still great, and I think you should do that as well. You should tell your mom, your doctor, your dog sitter, whoever. Come watch us, come listen to us. Share it on your social media. Who knows? Some people might watch. So, with that, did I miss anything?
Nope, I think
Think
we
you're
are
good, boss.
there.
I'm doing pretty good. So, with
Question
that,
for us before we end this. How many experience?
ooh. 4
Oh,
experience.
cool.
So, with that, stay out of Carissa's house because who knows what actually happened. Have a good night.
Farewell.